A very good day to Doctor. My name is Tan Wei Win. I am going to present article writing with the title of Scarcity of Material, Strategies for Building Resilient Supply Side Capabilities During COVID-19. For abstract, the COVID-19 pandemic and subsequent lockdown introduced substantial uncertainty into the global market, which lead to disruption in supply chain and material scarcities. So this article explores the strategy, especially focus on supplier diversification, localization, supplier relationship, and technology as key responses to the pandemic and to build resilient supply side capability. So keywords here are COVID-19, material scarcity, supply chain resilience, supplier diversification, localization, supplier relationship, and technology. Moving on is the introduction. The COVID-19 pandemic and the lockdown that were subsequently implemented have caused uncertainty in the global market due to the increased demand and disruption in the supply chain. This situation posed a substantial risk to the accessibility of crucial material and services. This material scarcity can significantly impact the supply chain by leading to delays, shortage, and increased costs. The reason behind this scarcity can be directly related to the changing of the global environment characterized by rising trade barriers, the requirement for cross-border operation across numerous time zones, and rising expectation for prompt reaction for dynamic situation. So this transformation in the global environment has led to notable shift in the structure of supply chains. Large, complex, and globally interconnected supply chains have gradually broken down into smaller and more localized ecosystems that have proven to be more resilient throughout the pandemic. The COVID-19 pandemic has underscored the inadequacy of the just-in-time inventory management approach that was widely used before the pandemic, as this approach fails to get the global supply chain ready to deal with extreme shocks. Hence, risk management and mitigation strategy have gained greater prominence as organizations must adapt to better address the unforeseen disruption. It emphasized the need for organizations to re-evaluate their supply chain strategy, designs, and dependency in order to be appropriately equipped to handle unanticipated interruption. For example, organizations can move from global towards local sourcing, reconsider power dynamic within the supply chain, enhance resilience, and reconfigure inventory strategies. Next is literature review. First strategy is supplier diversification. Researchers emphasize the necessity for businesses to have alternative source of supply. Diversifying supply base can decrease dependency on a particular supplier or geographic area and thereby reduce the risk of disruption caused by the pandemic or other unforeseen events. Working with multiple suppliers allows organizations to tap into wider pool of resources and expertise, which can strengthen their capacity to respond to shifting market circumstances and disruption. Supplier diversification can also promote competition among suppliers, which lead to the improved quality, pricing, and service level. Next is localization. Researchers have emphasized the need of sourcing material locally or regionally to reduce the lead time, transportation costs, and supply chain risk. Shifting from globalized to localized can assist to maintain a steady flow of essential components. This localization strengthens an organization's capacity to react quickly, decrease reliance on outside sources, and ensure a steady supply of necessary components. Next strategy is supplier relationship. Researchers have emphasized the importance to build and maintain good relationship with suppliers and business partners to ensure the availability of raw material and prompt delivery. The establishing of collaborative relationship with suppliers allow organizations to better understand the material scarcity risk and enhance their supply chain resilience. The collaborative relationship between suppliers and manufacturers are the interdependence and mutual support between these key players to navigate throughout turbulence time and ensure the availability of crucial materials. Next is technology. Researchers have emphasized the influence of digital technologies on supply chain resilience and robustness. They also highlight the role of technology in implementing resilience strategies. So technology including data analytics, knowledge management system, and emerging technology that enables efficient use of information and knowledge, which contribute to resilience in the face of material scarcity. There are also researchers that investigate the relationship between digital technology, supply chain integration, and organization resilience, and they have underscored the profound impact of technology in addressing material scarcity and supply chain disruption. Moving on is content. The first strategy is supplier diversification. It is a strategy approach in which companies expand and diversify their network of suppliers to reduce their dependence on a single supplier or specific geographic region. By engaging with multiple suppliers, organizations gain access to a broader spectrum of resources, expertise, and capabilities, which will bolster their capacity to swiftly adapt to evolving market conditions and effectively respond to unexpected disruption. The next strategy is localization. It is a process of shifting production or sourcing closer to the point of consumption or within local region. It helps organizations to address material scarcity by reducing their reliance on global supply chains that may be vulnerable to disruption. By sourcing materials locally or regionally, organizations can reduce lead time, transportation costs, and supply chain risks. Local suppliers are often more responsive and also flexible, which enables organizations to adapt quickly to changing demand and disruption. Therefore, it highlights a change in the focus of sourcing and procurement function, from choosing the most cost-effective supplier to selecting the most responsive supplier with shorter lead time. The next strategy is supplier relationship. Organizations should foster and sustain strong relationship with supplier and business partner to ensure the uninterrupted supply of raw material and prompt delivery. A strong supplier relationships facilitate effective communication, collaboration, and coordination, help to identify and mitigate risks posted to their supply side, particularly during crises, and foster information sharing. Last strategy is regarding technology. Organizations should leverage advanced technology such as digital platform, data analytics, and automation. This technological advancement empower them to proactively address material scarcity by making their supply chain more agile and adaptable. It also enables organizations to make informed decisions and adapt swiftly to challenges like material scarcity. Organizations could also leverage disruptive technology like big data analytics (BDA), additive manufacturing, and blockchain that help to optimize information processing efficiency in supply chain operation, which enable them to proactively address future disruption. In conclusion, the COVID-19 pandemic has exposed the vulnerability of global supply chain, particularly regarding material scarcity. It highlights the need for adaptive and comprehensive strategy, such as diversified supply network, localization of sourcing, strong supplier relationship, and the integration of advanced technology for organizations to build resilient supply side capabilities. This strategy offers practical solutions for organizations to ensure their adaptability and sustainability of supply chain, not only in an uncertain post-pandemic world, but also in the face of future disruption. That is all from me. Thank you very much for watching and have a nice day.